Hello, beautiful souls. Another beautiful Mella collective transmission today. As you know, and I've repeated every time, the Mella Collective is my galactic soul group, and we are connected through the heart, through a heart connection, a quantum heart entanglement connection. This is not channeling, and this is not clairaudience. They inspire me messages that I share with you in my own words, very humbly and simply. Today's message has to do with being forgiving to yourself regarding your potential new life changes that you want to make in your life. May it be towards a new modality, career, or a new relationship you have started to cultivate with someone. It can be a new activity, hobby, whatever, or profession, whatever it is that you might be starting right now. And the invitation is to always remind yourself that because of the programming we have had in this matrix on Terra, is that it's always about performance and competition and being fast. And, we're always being stressed out with time, like, oh, you have to do this fast and rapidly. And, there's always this notion of time constraints and stress, which is obviously part of the programming and part of the effort of making us slaves of everything, pretty much. So the invitation of the Mela Collective today is very simple, but it is to remind yourself that, first of all, linear time is a illusory thing on our planet simply because we're affected by its gravity, but that really we are in a time field that is completely, bound by time, let's say, pressures. And this is just something we have here on Terra that's been kind of we've been brainwashed about. What the way things work in kind of the time field, it would seem, would be more event-based, like things happen, cause and effect. If you do this, then something else comes naturally in here and there. It's not about you have to do this in that amount of time or anything like that. So this is something to consider when you're starting something new, is that you will probably want to put a lot of pressure on yourself in achieving something. I mean, it can be anything. It can be, like I said, a new job, a new modality. It can also be, for example, your decisions of taking more care of yourself, for example, or starting exercise or eating better or sleeping better, or, new life, healthy hygiene, in your life in all kinds of way, energetical or physical or other. And at the beginning, it will be difficult because it's a new thing, and your brain functions in a way when it's used to something, it will be a little bit difficult. It will be a little bit resistive to change. So the message we are invited to remember here is that things don't need to be rushed. Take one step at a time. Be in mindfulness, in presence, in just taking one thing at a time and just thinking now, here, now, presently, this is the step I need to take in the journey I am exploring right now. Maybe, like I said, professionally, relationship-wise, or changes in your life. It's not about, oh, I need to be there already. How come I'm not there already? How come I haven't done this already? It's not about judging yourself. It's about switching the perspective and the stance where you're actually focusing on the good things you're doing now and recognizing the value of your actions now, rather than focusing on the things you haven't done yet, which is very negative and doesn't really serve you in any way, and certainly doesn't help you progress in whatever it is you're trying to do. So you're invited to stop obsessing about time, and this is something I really need to hear because I'm a person who's very time obsessed. I tend to be very punctual, and everything has to be done in this particular time, and I'm annoying myself. So just remember that things can be done at the right time, at the right moment for you. And if it takes more time than originally you thought it would, who cares? Just do it. Just do it now. Do the appropriate action now that's good for you, for your journey, and not judge yourself. And don't be too demanding on yourself. Don't be judging on yourself, except especially in those days that everything is so hard and chaotic and challenging in our world. That doesn't mean that there's no hope. Our world is going towards the most beautiful a future. It's just that right now things are a little bit rocky. So, because this is a bit heavy on our energy, on our bodies, be kind to yourself, be patient, just give yourself a good, not reward, but I'm trying to find the right word, like a good word when you do something in the path of what you want to do in the future and you're doing a first step. Compliment yourself. Say, hey, I'm happy I did this. I'm proud of myself. I did this today. Now I'm ready to do a second thing or whatever. So very simple message, but a crucial one, because we're so hard on ourselves. And our lovely, gang up there, the beautiful upstairs friends and guides or families or whatever you want to call them, they're always thinking, why are we so hard on ourselves? Like, why are we so impatient towards ourselves when things are so hard in here? And they know it. And because they know it, they're a bit more patient and a bit more, forgiving and loving than we are to ourselves sometimes. So remember that. Take great care of yourselves. Have a lovely day. Bye.